Good morning, class. Again, good morning, class. Okay, before we start, let us ask guidance from our Almighty God. May I ask one student to please lead the prayer? Alright, thank you. So before you take your seats, please arrange your chairs properly and pick up any pieces of paper or trash under your chairs or and within your respective area. You may now take your seats. So how are you doing today? Are you feeling great? Are you nervous? What? Are you happy? So that's good to hear. I'm glad that most of you are feeling great today. And for the other, I hope that you will feel better eventually. Now, let us check the attendance. May I know from the class middle if anyone is absent today? Is there any absentee this morning? Alright, very good. So it seems that you have a perfect attendance. Before we begin our lesson, let us be reminded of our classroom rules. Please listen attentively when someone is talking in front. Second, refrain from making unnecessary noise. And thirdly, always participate, enjoy, learn. Remember, breaking these rules will result in point deductions. Are we clear on this, class? Very good. So, what I want you to do is take a look at this scoreboard in front. This will help you monitor your group progress, including your plus and minus points. This will also encourage teamwork and active participation throughout the class. So take a look at this. Okay, so this is our scoreboard. Before we start with our new lesson, I want you to go to your assigned groups quietly and form a circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess that every one of you is in their respective group. Once you are in your group, think about your school, home, or community. Identify one common problem that you have personally observed. After identifying the problem, discuss these following questions. First is, what is the problem you have observed in your community? Second, who are affected by this problem? And thirdly, why do you think this problem continues to happen? Or why is this continuously happening? You will be given 3 minutes to discuss your answer with your groupmates. So you can work with your group, answer it correctly, and you need to keep silent while doing your task. Is the instruction clear? Okay, you may start now. Now, let me ask you a question. So, listen carefully and try to answer this in your mind. How can we understand these problems more deeply? And how can we find solutions that are based on facts and evidence, not just guesses or assumptions? The answer to that question leads us to our new lesson today. So what do you think our new lesson today? So, it is about what? Our topic today is about nature, purpose, and importance of what? Of practical research. So before we discuss it further, let me first share with you our lesson objectives. So what does teachers want to achieve this morning? At the end of the lesson, you are expected to do the following with at least 85% of proficiency. So first is to define practical research and explain its focus on real-life problems. So that is our first objectives. Our second objectives is to identify the purpose and importance of practical research using given scenarios. And our last objectives is to formulate one real-life problem that can be investigated through practical research. So please keep these objectives in mind as we go along with our discussion this morning. So let us now discuss what practical research is. So when we say practical research, it is a type of research that focuses on real-life problems and aims to find practical and realistic solution. It is called practical. Why? Because it deals with situations that people actually experience in daily lives. So, practical research, practical problems aims to have practical solution. For example, if students are having difficulty in understanding the lessons because of unfamiliar or technical terms, this is commonly that experience is experiencing. That situation can be studied using practical research, because this kind of research do not just answer based on assumptions, opinions, or any other information, but it is answerable by facts and practical reasons behind it. Now, let us talk about the purpose of practical research. Why is practical research has been made? Or why does this practical research is present in our lives? First, practical research helps us identify real problems. Do you agree? Because it allows us to find the root cause of an issue instead of making assumptions. Second, it helps improve existing condition. So research findings can use to improve teaching strategies, school programs, or community practices. And thirdly, practical research supports decision making. Teachers, school administrators, and community leaders use research results as evidence when making an important decision. Because our research plays important role in every like teacher, administrator, principals, because it gives them the way that this problem really exists, and not just a basic assumption or not just a hearsay, but it is totally happening in real life scenario. Now let us move on the importance of practical research. So a while ago we learned the reason why practical research is present. Now why it is important? Practical research is important because it develops your critical thinking, problem solving, and analytical skills. It trains you to observe carefully, think deeply, make decisions based on evidence. This time, let us check if you really understood our lesson. So what I want you to do is to answer this. If you were given the opportunity to conduct a practical research study, what problem in your school or community would you like to investigate? So there are many existing problems within our community or within our schools. So what problems do you want to investigate? So think about problems related to learning. Can be also behavior, health, or social issues. Okay? You may write your answer in one half crossways and pass it after 5 minutes. Are you done? Alright, since every one of you are done, now what I want you to do, let us answer the following question. Choose the letter of the correct answer. So it is part of your evaluation to check if you really understood the lesson. We will just going to answer these questions, 10 multiple choice question that I have based on the board. And for your assignment or for our agreement, identify one real life problem in your school or community that you would like to study. Briefly explain why this problem is important and how practical research can help address it. So, that's all for today. I hope you have learned something new. And about the agreement, please write your answers clearly and submit them on the next meeting. So, where will you write your answer? Just write it in your practical research notebook. Do I make myself clear? Okay, thank you class. That will be all for today. Good job and see you next meeting. Toodles!